Let me say this straight. Not every woman you meet deserves a place in your life. Some will elevate you, others will drain you dry, emotionally, mentally, even spiritually. And if you ignore the red flags early on, you'll find yourself stuck in a relationship that feels more like a prison than a partnership. You see, dating isn't just about chemistry or attraction, it's about discernment. You're not just choosing someone to laugh with or take cute selfies with. You're choosing someone who will either bring peace to your soul or chaos to your entire existence. So let's talk about the types of women you should never date. The ones who might look perfect on the outside, but will make you miserable if you let them into your world. I'm not talking about surface flaws. Nobody's perfect. I'm talking about deep-rooted patterns, toxic behaviors, and emotional manipulation, the kind of traits that will slowly unravel your self-worth if you don't see them for what they are. The first type is the chronic victim. This is the woman who's always the victim. Her exes were all toxic. Her boss hates her. Her friends are jealous. Her family doesn't understand her. Life is just one big unfair story, and she's always the heroine being wronged. At first, you'll feel compassion. You'll want to be the guy who finally treats her right. But over time, you'll realize her chaos doesn't stop. She needs drama to feel alive. And no matter how hard you try, she'll eventually turn you into the villain in her never-ending script. Run from that, because peace doesn't exist where blame is a full-time job. Then there's the control freak. She doesn't want a partner, she wants a puppet. Everything has to go her way. The plans, the pace of the relationship, even how you talk, dress, or post on social media. At first, it might look like confidence or high standards, but it's not. It's control disguised as care. Before you know it, you're second-guessing your every move. You feel like you're walking on eggshells. You shrink yourself just to avoid conflict. That's not love. That's silent suffocation. Another one you need to look out for? The emotional leech. She'll drain you, not financially, maybe not even physically, but emotionally. Everything revolves around her emotions, her needs, her moods. She's not emotionally stable. She's emotionally dependent. She expects you to carry her pain, fix her bad days, and validate her every minute. And the moment you have a need, she disappears. You give and give until you're running on empty. And when you finally ask for balance, she accuses you of being selfish. Let me say this. Relationships should refuel you, not drain you. Now let's talk about the performer. She's always on. She curates her life like a highlight reel. Everything has to look perfect. The vacations, the selfies, the captions about how blessed she is. But when the cameras are off, there's no real connection, no depth, no honesty. Just someone obsessed with how things appear, not how things actually feel. She doesn't want a relationship. She wants an audience. And guess what? You'll always come second to the image she's building. Because the minute things get real, she'll ghost the discomfort and go chase another filter-perfect moment. And this one might sting. But listen carefully. Watch out for the entitled princess. She's not in love with you. She's in love with being treated. She expects you to show up, pay up, give up, all while she does the bare minimum. No appreciation, no reciprocity, just constant expectations, constant demands. You'll break your back trying to make her happy. You'll burn yourself out chasing her approval. And in the end, she'll leave anyway, probably claiming you didn't do enough. You deserve someone who values what you bring to the table, not someone who sees you as a convenience. Now hear me clearly. This isn't about hating women. This is about calling out patterns that destroy good men, dim their light, and leave them questioning their worth. A healthy woman brings peace, not pressure. She builds with you, not drains from you. She speaks life into you, respects your boundaries, honors your effort, and knows how to stand on her own 2 feet. That's the kind of woman you hold on to. But these other types? You walk away, quickly, respectfully, and without looking back. The truth is, most people don't fall apart because of bad luck in relationships. They fall apart because they ignored the signs. They saw the red flags and called them passion. They saw the toxicity and called it intensity. Don't do that to yourself. Your peace is priceless. Your purpose is too big to be delayed by dysfunction. And your future deserves someone who brings real love, not chaos in disguise. So if you're dating someone and you feel constantly confused, constantly anxious, constantly drained, that's not love. That's a warning. Listen to it. You weren't created to live in emotional survival mode. You were created to love and be loved, with clarity, with freedom, and with peace. Protect your heart. Guard your energy. Don't settle for patterns that leave you miserable just because you're afraid to be alone. Because let me tell you something. Being single and in peace is 1,000 times better than being in a relationship that steals your joy every day. Know your worth. Don't just date for chemistry. Date with wisdom. And if she fits any of these patterns, let her go. You weren't created to live in emotional survival mode. You were created to love and be loved, with clarity, with freedom, and with peace. Protect your heart. Guard your energy. Don't settle for patterns that leave you miserable just because you're afraid to be alone. Because let me tell you something. Being single and in peace is 1,000 times better than being in a relationship that steals your joy every day. Know your worth. Don't just date for chemistry. Date with wisdom. And if she fits any of these patterns, let her go. And if this message hit home for you, drop a comment below. Tell your story. Share what you've learned. Your voice could be the light someone else needs to walk away from a toxic situation. Let's build a space where real conversations can bring real healing.